yourself for your team. Hey y'all, welcome down here podcast. I'm your host, Gamma 305. Yeah. And aside from me, of course, my co-host.
Your boy No Lacking all day, people. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
And it's your boy Miami Got Jokes. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter.
Let them know. And of course, today and every Friday we at SNDS radio station. And I would say happy Friday the 13th. I guess y'all ain't noticed that part, you know what I'm saying? And ladies and gentlemen, today we got a North Miami legend in the building. We got a North Miami lyricist in the building.
Alumni.
You know what I'm saying? Alumni. You know what I'm saying? One of the greatest artists. And an artist I love listening to.
Yeah,
and one who has an electrifying performance every time you see him hit the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, I want y'all to welcome Inikio in the motherfucking building.
What's up?
Inikio in the building, man.
This shit is crazy because it's like a family reunion.
Yeah, it is.
We all went to fucking
You
Miami.
know what I'm saying? And I grew up with these niggas.
Middle school and everything.
Like, for real. So, like, the loyalty is there, the realness is there, and I know these niggas support me 1K.
1K.
Well, definitely.
Actually, my top 5. You already up in that there.
Fact.
Of course.
You know, one thing that I do appreciate about you, Inikio, like, you've been doing this for a while, and you still work like you just started.
Yes.
And that's the thing, man. It's like, even when we was kids, and we used to do like the little ciphers in school and shit.
Yeah.
It was like,
And the spell out, TJ.
you know, you give it your all because you're so young,
Yeah.
and you want like the people to know, like, damn, I'm this young dude or this young kid, like, I'm for to get a world who I am.
Exactly.
That was my mindset every time I wake up. Like, man, just keep going and go hard, or you got to be the best. And sometimes I did have fear in my heart because I felt like if I go harder, you know, I'd be getting talked about, and you know, I just had to release that, and it took a while for me to release that. So, man, I'm honored, man, and I'm glad I'm still going hard, and I still got so much to do, so far to go. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, when I leave y'all, I got to go back to the lab.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Straight to the studio,
I
exactly.
got to study, and I got to keep, you know what I'm saying, learning this culture because it always changes up.
Yeah.
Especially out here in Dade County, you know what I'm saying? Like you, it's a constant grind. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing that's gonna happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? I've seen every artist, every entertainer out here grind at its highest level. You know what I'm saying? Just to make a name for yourself and whatnot. And Inikio, you exempt that characteristic every time I see you flow, fam. I'm telling you, dog. It's like my number one thing with artists is, okay, cool. I love to see y'all. I love the good music, which you know, what you been telling. I love, you know, the good content and all that. But when I come see you perform, like, do I get like, you know, my money's worth?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Do I, you know, see what I you know, see what I hear? You know what I'm saying? And it's like art. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got a canvas and you paint that motherfucker. I be like, damn, bro.
Cause man, like I study this shit, man. I be studying artists, man, and it's important to know your surroundings. It's important to acknowledge, you know what I'm saying, who's in the game. Like, you know, the old heads be like, yeah, I don't listen to that new rap. Man, fuck that. I listen to that shit. Like, Y Beasley, like Dread, all these guys that's younger than me, man, I bump them. I'm a fan, you know what I'm saying? And I go back, like I told you, I go back into the lab and I recreate and I adjust to, you know, my style. And I say, damn, how can I come with a format that the younger audience will, you know what I'm saying, will have a listening ear to? Because it's kind of hard when you get older, like, you know what I'm saying, you got your money and shit, so you don't go as hard as you did when you was younger. I want to be young forever. You know what I'm saying? That mindset grind, like, yo, you gotta tap in because a young artist came out, he done tapped in, so you gotta tap in more to let them know, like, yo, it's love, but at the same time it's competition.
It's exactly.
Most definitely.
So now, what would you say is like the difference between, you know, making it back in the days from making it right now, like the grind and the hustle?
Man, back in the days was harder. Today's like, you know what I'm saying, hustle for music, like grinding, it's easy. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta understand, we're in a social media culture.
That's right.
Back in the day, they never had access like this. I remember when I was on Vine years ago.
Shout out to Vine.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out to Vine because I actually got fans off of that app. it was a 6-second video.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? And I used to freestyle every day. And we talking like people that made it, that you see that's famous, came from Vine, they was cool with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like texting them back and forth, and they was telling me, yo, never start rapping.
Yeah.
I met some of the DJs off of that app, so I'm like, yo, in today's time, like climate of music, yo, it's so easy to holler at an artist that's up there.
Yeah.
Yo, tag them. I did the Casanova challenge. I'm So Brooklyn challenge. Where it was so easy, like, to even get people that's not from where we from.
Yeah.
Like, damn, yo, where you from? Like,
Yeah,
I'm from Miami.
yeah,
Damn,
exactly.
you rapping like that? Like,
Yeah.
it's easier now. And I feel like sometimes we don't take advantage, you know what I'm saying? Because we feel like nobody not gonna hear us or listen, but yo, the dumbest shit is getting millions
It's getting
of views.
mean. That's what I was getting ready to ask you right now. As a matter of fact, like, how you feel as if these new artists, when they come out, they make something just as catchy. You know what I'm saying? They put their heart and their soul into it. It's just something that's catchy, but then the whole world jumped like Gucci Gang, all these little
Pump.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
ABC rap.
like, is it more so? It's like, would you blame that on social media? You know what I'm saying? See that we use that as a today's platform. Would you blame that?
No, I wouldn't even blame that. I would like keep pushing that because they came in the game for a reason.
Yeah.
Lil Pump came with that Gucci. He understood like, yo, I can have it's a marketing thing.
Yeah.
That was on his mindset, like I can make so much money off of just one song. You know what I'm saying? And I might flip over and do some other shit.
Yeah.
That's what artists do. Like artists come, bro, and I'm gonna be honest with you, they make one like hit wonder.
Trinidad James.
Dog, you know what I'm saying? And then they get sponsored for doing other shit. Like they don't even do music no more. Like they, you know what I'm saying? Get free clothes forever or free meals forever. It's like, damn, man, you got sponsored by just like when this person, you know what I'm saying? They ain't branded.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. So you don't do music. So damn, so you just tapped into a whole nother atmosphere. It's cool, man. It's cool. But with me, I was born to do this. So you're not gonna get no one hit wonder from me because I won't feel right. It feels sick when I don't do music.
Yeah.
When I do music, I feel good as hell. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know about, you know, other artists, but me, man, I know for a fact I'm not gonna stop. I'm not. Even when I reach to the point of like throwing in the towel and saying fuck this shit, I want to quit. I can't stop.
I heard you see it.
Here's the thing, with the like the recent artists that have been making it, like that, just going viral, you can tell like, and they're letting you know blatantly like, I'm looking at this like a hustle.
Right.
Like
right.
this is not my passion. This is some shit I was just trying out. I put it on the internet.
Yeah, I
it
did it
blew
for
up.
3 months.
Yeah, I blew up, and now it's like, and like you said, like they'll make a one-hit wonder, but they're getting sponsored by fucking Nike or Adidas or this soda. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of rappers coming out like that. But also, what comes with that, the reason why I'm not against it is because it's still, at the end of the day, it still has to come with a fan base. So let's say if you make a trash, let's say you make a trash track. If you have enough motherfuckers behind it, guess what? It's gonna blow up and someone's gonna fucking sign you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the Catch Me Outside girl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That shit was trash as shit. But someone came behind it and said, you know what? You getting a lot of fans off this shit. Let's sign you to a record deal.
Oh yeah.
Because at the end of the day, what I see now is like, you're more than likely to get signed off of just like following
Popularity.
than talent.
Talent. Yeah.
It's like, how many people can you bring to this show?
Uh-huh.
I don't care about how you sound or what you're saying in your raps.
How many people you can attract.
Uh-huh.
And that's when, the dumb shit that they do come into play because it's like they're on social media and it comes back to the shit that we be like, what the fuck? How this shit like got millions of views because it's like this. When that Catch Me Outside chick came, she was on fucking Dr. Phil.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This young white chick, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck you guys.
She
You know what I'm saying? Like, just cussing out. And it's like she flipped that shit. And like you said, it's a hustle. She was like, fuck it, I'm in it for the money. I can get millions off this shit I'm doing. And I can like, you know what I'm saying, go and do something else that other people might not, rock with.
Yeah.
Hey man, do what you do, mama. Get your money, man. So,
You know who blew up like that? That's from down here? Funny Black Poppy.
Yeah.
Nigga that made the back pay. He made that track, one track. Nigga was getting booked everywhere.
Yeah.
He was getting booked everywhere. And other artists that's been grinding, putting in work, they're like, hold on, what? This is crazy.
Like I'm telling y'all, man, it's like this. All you gotta do is make a club banger. Like one of the realest shits of the year. Mm-hmm. I made a banger, but I always never thought like that's not my lane.
Yeah.
And it's called 100,000 Bands, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it's on SoundCloud, but it's like, man, if I can make that shit, and that shit got 14K, you know what I'm saying, listeners, so I'm like, damn, if motherfuckers bumping this, I know they can bump my, you know what I'm saying, my reality rap, you know what I'm saying? And I just said, let me just mix it in, you know what I'm saying? Let me try to be organic at the same time. Shit, let me get over some junkie, you know what I'm saying, rap, some music so they can like some snacks.
This is a junkie rap.
You know, for real. Because, you know, it's like you gotta balance it out. It's like you can't be giving y'all this organic shit and it's like, yeah, it's cool. Yeah, man, it's good. We living a good life, man. Nah, I'm from the hood. I'm gonna give y'all some of that. Mm-hmm. Shit, these hoes is hoes.
Yeah,
these
exactly.
niggas, and you gotta understand where I'm coming from.
That's dope.
And that's my thing. Like, as far as like Miami concerned, you know, and the whole and it's the whole rapping and musical industry. Industry. Like, do you feel as if it takes a long time for not just Dade County people to make? Because we're filled with legends. You know what I'm saying? Right. Dade County is filled with legends. You know what I'm saying? And in my eyes, you know what I'm saying? Yes. They've hit a certain, platform. They hit a certain pinnacle. They've accomplished a lot. You know what I'm saying? But in my eyes, you know what I'm saying? Besides Rick Ross, they never hit that level of mainstream. Of mainstream love and mainstream awareness. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you feel as if that's a bad stigma down here in South Florida, and you gonna have to branch out somewhere else to make it?
Nah, man.
Or you can make it out here.
Let's take Zoe Dollar
for
example. When Zoe started rapping, it started on IG, and he kept doing it. I remember he was on Vine.
Yeah.
And he was like, man, bro, I'm for to take this shit serious. And I started seeing it. When I saw him in the studio writing, and I knew this kid for to take off. I'm gonna be honest with you, I played, bro, like I was celebrating failure. Yeah. And I got a song called that. And I remember every week just going out instead of going into the studio. Yeah. Not feeding my focus, you know what I'm saying? Over here fucking with the O's when knowing I should be, in the lab, you know what I mean? Like adjusting to this because this is my life. Yeah. Hanging out with my homeboys when I know they wasn't in that atmosphere of me, you know what I'm saying, staying focused themselves. Yeah. So it's like, damn, man, when I saw, you know what I'm saying, my brother Zoe, man, shout to him. You know, when I saw him like ride, and I'm like, yo, he taking this shit serious, and I saw the world like gain his, you know what I'm saying?
That Diddy track was
crazy, what I mean?
Boy. When I see him on that Diddy album, I was shocked.
When I saw him in the club with him,
yeah.
It's like,
you're like, oh yeah, this shit real.
It's real, cause and it's like, yo, this nigga grinding, and that's what happened. Like down here, bruh, you gotta really have that mindset to stay focused. It's so easy to get distracted down here.
It is. Too much
because
too much money.
Soon as you get put on a pedestal, oh man, everybody love you. Yeah. You get lazy. Yeah, you don't want to do it no more. Mm-hmm. Because now you got people that's praising your name. I learned, you still gonna praise my name, but you still gonna get these bars.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm still gonna kill it. I'm gonna say something, you know what I'm saying, more creative, more new.
There we go.
I'm gonna say something more, spontaneous. That you gonna be like, damn, this man is not gonna stop, even if he get praised by a million people. Yeah. He gonna keep going like it's nobody in the room. Yeah. And that's how we have to be with our goals, with our, you know what I'm saying, our dreams. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, you gotta. Just for example, when a nigga had money, you feel me? When our partners was out here scamming, and they had all the hoes. Yeah. Their attention was, damn, I got all the hoes. I don't want to even scam them.
I don't scam them. Yeah.
So what they did, they brought the hoes whatever they wanted.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, if they want to anoint these hoes, I promise you, it wouldn't be like how it is now.
Most definitely.
Most of them women got business off of the niggas who was scamming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, like, bro, it's like this, like
They scammed us.
you know what I'm saying? And they got in the game and they became boss bitches themselves. So it's like, damn, they took off far. And they took off like, yo, I'm gonna recreate my life and I'm gonna readjust. Thanks for the plan.
Yeah.
I done expanded on your ass.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, if we would have like just stayed boom, 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 and nobody would have knew like, damn, what we was doing or, you know, what our partners was doing, man, listen, we would have been like farther up, like on the
I know.
pedestal, you know what I'm saying?
I know.
Because our mindset would have just had us keep going, but
exactly.
we stopped because we got comfortable.
Yeah, we got comfortable.
And you can't get comfortable. You cannot
That's what it
get
is.
comfortable.
You
You gotta learn the game. It's just like when you know what I'm saying, when you do your stand-ups. I know they laughing. And it could probably be less than 3,000 people in the room, but in your mind, I know you'd be like, man, if I can make them laugh, I can make 1 million more people laugh by just having these people in the room. And you got to keep coming at them with, you know, new jokes and new jokes and new jokes and recreating that. And that's why I come in that you can't get comfortable because it's like, yo, you don't know who's in the room. And they always want to see the perfection of you.
Yep, they want to see the perfection of you.
So it's like, I can't get lazy. You know what I'm saying? So when I make music off of people's stories. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it be fast. So they be like, damn, this man said, dang. And you know, I read a lot. I read people's lifestyles, man, because it's something you tweet, it's something you put on Instagram, your pictures can tell 1,000 words. So when you run all your homebooks with chains on, I might make a song called Chain Gang. You know what I'm saying? And it might be representing you. Or I might see a single mom that's pregnant with another baby, and I might call that Strong Woman. You know what I'm saying? Or a woman that's been going through, and I might, you know what I'm saying, make a song called She Needs Her Peace. Just by like analyzing and visualizing, like, yo, it's fast with me. You know what I mean? So you have to stay on point. You got to stay consistent with that every day.
And then I'm glad you said that. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you put in you know in that little realm for us, because it's some fact that a lot of people, another you know form of comfortableness is a lot of them feel as if they already famous. You know what I'm saying? Like there's little artists, they already made it, they already big. You know what I'm saying? So they put themselves in that plateau, in that realm. And they don't grind as hard, you know what I'm saying? They don't grind as much because of 1 or 2 tracks that did this, or even some people take that fame, that status of being a celebrity just off them putting on their profile artists and they dropping music, you know what I'm saying? It may not be good content whatsoever, but just because they have that little background career, boom, they take that title off rip, you know what I'm saying? So they move accordance to, you know, someone they trying to be that they ain't there yet, you know what I'm saying? So that's one thing that I don't like, as far as like certain I would say artists, certain entertainers, because it's everyone, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, yo, like even some of the hardest rappers, you know, do that, and they don't make music for a while.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because they made a fucking hit for a whole year.
Yep.
So that bitch gonna sell. It's gonna keep coming. It's gonna keep coming. It's gonna keep coming. They gonna gain more revenue. Yep. And it's like, why would I want to make something harder now? And I already look what I done put out.
Yep.
With me, it's different. Shit, I might make like 5, 10. I might make a whole album, or like a classic album that's #1. You know what I mean? Because I can't get comfortable. And you never know when you might leave this place. Look what happened to Nipsey. You know what I mean? This man made an album that's gonna go down in history forever. Every song on that album was a fucking hit. I'm sorry.
From the gate.
You know what I'm saying?
From the gate.
And you can tell, like, damn, this man really went hard just by one song from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? To the end, like. And I just kept like hearing this man, like each song. I'm like, damn, this man really like. He just took his time with it. Some artists that I know, that I studied on, they take a whole 2 years to make an album. And I'm like, damn, I want the whole album to be a classic. Me, shit, man, I might take a couple months, couple days, because I'm so into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really want to put this shit out, and I really want to let the world know who I am consistently. And it goes back to, you gotta stay fresh, you gotta stay young with the mindset, you gotta keep going. You can't stop, because that one song will be cool, but it ain't gonna be classic.
It'll be classic.
You know what I'm saying? Like First Breath of Life.
I was just about to speak about that.
Like that.
You feel me?
What? Great. See, that's a classic. You see, it's a track that Drake got. It's a song that Drake got, and it says, he said, this is what he said about people music. He said, a lot of people music they're here today and gone tomorrow. This is a classic. You know what I'm saying? And that's what that music is right there. I see you perform that song with musical instruments.
Yeah, man.
Man, I was like,
Crazy.
bring that back.
Live
You know what I'm
acoustic band.
I'm like, yo, that's when you. I feel song period, but that's when you like really get in depth with it, with all the snares, this, that going
From
off. Like,
that shit was legendary.
Yeah, it was, yes.
A lot of niggas is not doing that today.
I'm telling you.
Like I made that song, dog. I'm gonna be honest with you. After when my friend died, after when she got killed, I was still on. Vine was still around at the time.
Yeah.
And man, I just isolated everything. I didn't want to be around nobody.
Yeah.
I just wanted her back. You know what I'm saying? Her existence. I wanted to see her face, like physically. And I remember, like, yo, I can't see this person no more. Like, yo, damn, she really like gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, my homegirl is really like going off the face of this earth. Man, I remember like just listening to beats. I'm an old school type nigga. You know what I mean? I like Miles Davis. I like saxophone. I'm a jazz. I'm in that structure of music. I love that shit.
I sense that too. I sense that.
When you hear my beats, it's saxophone, it's trombones, it's trumpets. You know what I'm saying? It's that soul. It's that soul. You know what I'm saying? Rhythm.
Yeah.
When I made Fresh Breath for Life, I came up with it 15 minutes because I was thinking in my head, was like, yo, I want us to live forever. You know, when she died young, man. She died at 22.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, man. Like, in my mind, it fucked me up because it was unexpected. You know what I mean? I just saw it, you know what I'm saying? I just like was connecting with you. And for that to happen, that shit made me realize like, yo, we have no time. It's no time. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, you gotta keep going. You know, you have to understand like anybody can leave. Look what happened to Waldo. You know what I mean? Like when I saw that shit on the news, and I saw his pops, you know.
Yeah, me too. That's what got to me, though. And I seen his people.
Like, yo, his pops was like, you know, like, damn, like you can tell in his eyes, it was like, yo, I done lost my soldier to this war. And I was like, damn, Waldo got killed?
Yep.
That's crazy. Like I just, in my mind, I kept thinking that, and I remember talking to the homies, and they was like, bro, it's like, damn, like it's unexpected, like.
That shit is unreal. Bro.
You know what I mean? And everything changed after his death because it wasn't, and I knew for a fact it wouldn't be the same. You know what I mean? So when I made Fresh Breath of Life, that was for anybody, you know, that was gonna leave this place unexpected. Yeah. And knowing that on the other side, we not hearing you, cause I'm so in tune with like the spirit world, dog. Like my mindset, I know I be feeling like certain wavelengths to this shit. Be like, you know, when people, you know, leave this place, are they really gone, or you know, are they like still surround us? Yeah. So it's like, damn, man, like make a song to the ones who died, you know what I'm saying, before they, you know, completed the mission. Yeah. And it just hit me, man. I remember I heard the beat, I heard the shit off on YouTube, and I hit the dude up. I'm like, yo, I'm finna kill this beat. He was like, man, do it. Mind you, he from down here. Yeah. So I'm like, damn, man, this nigga from down here. All right, say less. Man, I had done start writing. I did it twice. Yeah. I did the take twice. At the first, you know what I'm saying? I was nervous. Yeah. The second time, I just kept thinking like, yo, we gotta come harder. I can come harder. I can come harder. Man, I done came, you know what I'm saying, in the studio, high. I'm like high. I'm high as hell. You know what I'm saying?
Like a kite.
You feel me? So the beat playing. All I'm saying is Fresh Breath for Life. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, damn. Back to back. Yeah. My engineer at the time, my nigga Ice, he was, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ice. He was like, yo, like, you ready? I'm like, man, let's do this shit. I kid you not. When I finished doing that song, I had to play it back like 8 times. Yeah. Like, damn, I done fucked this shit up. Like, I done killed it.
To actually get the feeling. You had to feel that shit.
Bruh, excuse me. Mind you, when I did the song, when I did the live with the band,
Yeah.
I always changed up the verses because I was just feeling it different.
Yeah.
Every time I performed it, if we had a saxophone player, which we did at one time, I freestyle the second verse because I was feeling that shit. You know what I'm saying? I was feeling them and they was feeling me.
Yeah.
If I, you know what I'm saying, if without the band, shit, I probably had, I'd probably say the same verses. But I'm gonna be honest with you, man. When we did it live, I used to freestyle the second verse. But that shit was just like, it came out until I started practicing that shit. And he know it. You know what I'm saying?
That bring another B side of you. Like it was a low key performance that ain't nobody knew about, but all the OGs and somebody got Jay-Z to come out there and everybody else. It was a private performance. Everybody else in there like, yo, Jay-Z killed it off of a live band. It's like he did a performance they ain't never seen before. So that's how I feel like that's what happened. I ain't gonna say no voodoo shit. But you're possessed by something more.
Bro, it's like when I think about her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When I think about my friend, it's like, damn, you done died on me. And I'm still connected with her mom.
Yeah.
Like, that's my girl. You know what I mean? And it's like I'm the only person she talked to, since her daughter died.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, I have to be there for her moms, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I tell moms all the time. I told her, at the show I did, I was like, Mom, I killed that shit. And she was like, you always like, I saw the video. I seen you, your energy is crazy. Yeah. And I told her that's because of your daughter's death. That's how hard it hit me. I don't go, home and stay inside for months and years. No, I'm gonna use what I've been hurt by as motivation, inspiration. That's why I wake up every morning, man. I wake up earlier than the birds. Yeah. And I'm running, you know what I mean? I'm doing laps around the park or I'm training my mind or I'm reading books or I'm like looking at inspirational shit just to like see like, damn, how the fuck should I get up this day? Should I get up as strong as I did yesterday or should I just keep it mellow? Yeah. You know what I mean? But every day is a brand new day, so you gotta get up with your head up, with your chest out, and you gotta like keep winning in your mind. If you're losing right now, it's cool, but your heart is a winning heart, and you gotta keep that mindset of winning.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like God got me here for a reason. I saved somebody's life, bro, with that song, Fresh Breath of Life.
Yeah. And
that shit going down in history. When nigga, blow up, which I'm already like to that point, like I feel like I ain't like there yet, but I feel like I'm there. So it's kind of like on and off with me. But I know, dog, when I get to that point, like, bro, you made history.
You made history.
That shit crazy. I look back on this shit like a nigga was rapping since I was 10 years old, y'all. Yeah. Y'all niggas was in school and y'all saw this shit. Like, this shit crazy.
We
like,
know about you, bro. Like, we didn't see this
spell out.
You manifested.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, bro, like niggas fell out, cafeteria, wherever it was, my dog was getting it in.
As soon as Inikio pull up, everybody going crazy.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I would never thought it would come to me still being this artist, bro. Like, I thought I was gonna fade out. I thought, man, fuck rap, man, because everybody doing it. Yeah. The ones that's getting more money than you is not better than you. So it's like, man, fuck this. I don't even want to rap no more. Yeah. I look back on when we was kids, and I remember y'all being in the spill out at lunch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Beating on the wall.
On the table, you know what I'm saying? Beat on the wall, beat on the table, and it's like, bro.
It wasn't even Inikio at that time, it was like, Chuck.
Yeah, bro, I remember
like. My nigga Chuck going in on the mic. Go ahead, Chuck, fuck him up, Chuck. Yo. Real shit, that's real shit right there, bro.
That's legendary, that's, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the Hennessy.
That's the Hennessy
right there, bro. That's the Hennessy talking.
Gotta take it back to Chuck, okay?
But nah, like, for real, bro, like, dog, we really, like, we made history, bro, as kids.
As kids.
And I'm gonna look back on our childhood every day, every time, you know what I'm saying, I get discouraged and say, bro, you gotta keep going because, nigga, you was killing this shit when you was young. So
early age.
You can't be stopping right now.
Yeah, no such thing as stop. It's only completion.
You can't give up, bro, you know what I mean? So it's like, damn, I'm right. I'm looking at it like that.
That's what's up. So let me ask a question. So now seeing like now seeing that, you know, Zoe Dollars got signed to a record deal, and J Buck, I'm not sure, you know who J Buck is? He just got signed to a record deal. So has anybody like reached out to you lately, or are you in talks with anyone, or are you working with like anyone to have a record deal, or you just like being to yourself and still working on your music?
I'm still being myself and working on my music. I think they gonna come find me.
Yeah.
And when I was on Sway in the Morning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember that.
That's
You
true.
know what I'm saying? So it's
I remember that.
bro, who is him? Uncle Luke's set right there. And when I did a freestyle in front of Sway and Heather B and Tracy and like, I was like, yo, this shit is crazy. Flow Kid, shout out to Flow Kid,
Yeah, Flow Kid was there.
King Hoodie, like a couple artists from the city was there, man, and man, just the love that they gave me made Sway want me to, all right, man, what you got?
Yeah.
I killed that shit, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like they gonna come find me.
You.
Because even like people that's not from down here, and it goes to show you, like when I was on Instagram or when I, was rapping on Vine, you had people that's up there, like, damn, who is this kid? That still holler at me. So, bro, you never know. Like, I never know what day might be that day that I might get that call. Hey, yo, fuck it, come holler at us.
Good job.
You know what I mean?
The quote I live by is always to be prepared. It's always best to be prepared and not have an opportunity than to have an opportunity and not be prepared.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So continue that grind and always stay humble, always stay at that level, because it's coming.
And always stay starving, man. Like, because
Stay hungry.
bro, like, you can have your plate right now and somebody can take it from you.
Yep.
What?
I ain't trying to have that, man. I'm trying to put more food on my plate.
But I'm telling you.
You know what I mean? And I know my mom said the same thing. She said, yo, I know somebody gonna hit you. It's gonna be a $1 million corporation, and they gonna come grab you, $1 million business, and it's gonna blossom into something bigger. And you're not gonna be here to see it, but the kids after you is going to. And that's who I'm doing it for. I'm doing it for the ones who's young, man. Because I'm not gonna see a fucking $1 billion. Have you ever seen Wells and Fargo grandparents? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man, we gonna get $1 billion, and we gonna, like, nah, they inherit that to their kids, and it's like, yo, they have no problem doing that. But with a nigga like me, like, I have to do the same thing. Like, yo, I'm not gonna be the jealous, envious with $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? In the fucking bank that's locked. You know what I'm saying? And I only can get access to it now. I'm gonna have my kids or some little homies that, yo, I did this for y'all. So let's inherit it to the next one and the next generation. You gotta keep my name alive.
You got to.
Definitely.
So
Definitely.
Exactly. Inikio, man, one thing I want to ask you, I want you to let our fans and listeners know what you got coming up next as far as your new adventures are concerned, and with the music industry and everything. Like any new EPs, any new trips that you plan on taking, anything like that?
I got flows too. If y'all know about me, I had flows. Came out like some years ago. That's Fresh Breath of Life is on that one. I got a tape called 31 Beans with me and my brother Smook. Shout out to Smook, man. He from Broward County. We came together on some collaboration. And that was, you know what I'm saying, me and him just making music and like, bro, fuck this. Let's make a mixtape. You know what I'm saying? And you being from Broward and I'm from Dade, it's gonna be some type of heated discussion, like, oh, these niggas like rocking with each other, and it was like, nah, nigga, you my brother, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest, when we put that tape together, and the first song that we put out, Past Days, Last Days, man, we got so many people like, yo,
y'all body that shit.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Body that shit.
Like, we really like came together on something like, yo, we family. Like, this is a South Florida thing. There's no beef between us.
Right.
We not animosity. There's none of that, man. Every time I'm in Broward, they show me love, and when I come back to the city, I let them know, yo, who I'm bumping. And it's like, yo, if we can do that, watch what happened to all the other artists from Broward and Dade collaborate because of us. And that's what I want to happen, and that's why we got a part 2 coming out this Thanksgiving. And so, you know, y'all got just check me out and be prepared for that. I'm doing a couple shows. I got a show coming up October 3rd, The Black Family. I'm gonna post that on my IG. My Instagram is INIKIOUT, Inikio. INIKIOUT, Inikio. Twitter the same thing. So, you know.
But speaking of collaborate, one person I would like for you to collaborate with, I feel like y'all kind of the same style, and I feel like if y'all both get on a track, like that would really like make some hot shit, like Flow Kid.
Man, that's my brother, man. That's Flow Kid is like the nigga that you go to school with, and it's like, bro don't got no problem.
Right.
And you might have a problem with somebody, but that person that you got a problem with might be like, bro, I don't even want to have no problem with you because you know, Flow Kid, you know,
it's your people.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm good. So it's like, yo, I'm waiting on my brother. We got something brewing. I know, you know what I'm saying, whenever he free and, you know, let me know, my nigga, like, yo, let's get into that lab because I know everybody waiting on that.
Well, definitely.
Everybody waiting on me and Flow Kid to hop on something. Man, fuck it. We might do an EP. Knowing him and knowing me and either NB, you know what I'm saying, Savior. Dade County's very own. This shit gonna be crazy.
Most definitely. That's hot.
All right, so right now, Inikio, I wanna jump into a certain subject, certain topic that recently occurred this past weekend, right? With the M.I.A Entertainment Award.
Yeah.
What you performed out there? You know what I'm
sure did.
Yo,
Killed it. He killed it.
I seen a podcast station this Wednesday, and they just was like praising you, like yo, Nico came out here and did his thing, this and that. I'm like, yeah. It's like, who was the first to perform? He's like, yo, he came out.
Yeah, man, them motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Moet, man, and Smoke, man.
Shout
like,
out to Moet, man.
Yo, I was the first performer.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to my brother Smoke. He came out of nowhere like, yo, you up? I'm like, hold on. Yo, I just came here. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't sit down. Like,
Nigga ain't been here
damn,
for 10
man, I ain't prepare myself. The nigga was like, yo, nah, man, come on, man, let's hurry up and do this shit. Get it in. I'm like, all right, cool. In my mind, I'm like, bruh, we got no time to waste. I'm backstage with you know what I'm saying, with the homies, and I'm like, yo, I'm kind of nervous, but I'm like, man, let's get this shit over with. Come on, man. It's like this is your family out there waiting on you. You know what I'm saying? So I picture, you know, we had a picnic, a family picnic, and you got to show off your talent in front of your family.
Yeah.
So I told the dude, I'm like, yo, when Fat and Funny, shout out to him.
Well, definitely.
You know, when he called my name, I'm like, yo, close the curtains.
Yeah.
We for the come out. All right, number one. All right, let's do this shit. So they opened the curtains. DJ Type played the first song, Stay Away. You know, that's off of me and Smoke EP, 31 Beans. Y'all can grab that.
Yeah.
But I came out and I'm like, yo, I'm for the kill this shit. I done got everybody's attention. I done, you know, heard a couple cheering like, oh shit, there you go. Mama, there go that man again.
What's up, man?
That nigga for the snap. So I'm like, oh
Watch
shit.
this.
I'd rather feed my focus. Can't be fucking with y'all. You know what I'm saying? That first line, I already knew like I'm finna come up and I'm finna kill these niggas. I'm finna kill the ones who say Miami don't got no artists. I'm finna kill the doubters and the ones who say, man, ain't nobody spitting like that.
Right.
You feel me? I'm finna kill this shit. And that's when y'all seen my energy. And
That shit was fucking off the roof. Bro.
Smoke was like,
Impeccable.
he was like, what the fuck? And I say, man, I told y'all I was gonna kill this shit. And I kept looking like at Flow Kid. Flow was the only nigga that stood up from song to song. And that's what kept hyping me up.
Yeah.
Because it's niggas in the room that fuck with me. And I feel like people didn't know my music until after I did my performance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like they became fans.
Yeah, man, like that Alone song, the last song I did.
Yeah.
I kid you not.
Everybody like,
Bro, I had people waving. I had people singing like the chorus.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm looking at Smoke on the side like, bro, look what I did. I'm like, I got people wait like, bro, you had to be there. Cause you was there. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I had everybody waving. I'm like, how the fuck is y'all waving and y'all don't even know the song?
They feel the energy.
Exactly, that's what it is. They felt that energy.
Man, when I got off stage, the person that interviewed me, she said, "Yo, you really had the crowd rocking." And I was like, "Are you sure?" She said, "Man, ain't nobody like, damn." She was like, "I don't even know your music," and I'm like, "Yo, nah, I'm a fan."
Yep.
So that shit made me like feel like, all right, we gotta go harder. And it goes back to what we was talking earlier. You know what I'm saying? Every time you hear me, it's like, damn, I feed off a young person because I can't be lazy.
Exactly.
I can't cope with, they celebrating me, they cheering me on, so I'm stop.
I'm good.
I'm good. No, you gotta go harder.
Yeah.
Man, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. After when I left the awards, I took some time to drive around the city, and I just said, man, bro, we can't get distracted. You know what I'm saying? Every mixtape come out, gotta be on point. Every beat that they ask you to, you know what I'm saying, murder, they gotta be on point. Because now people are listening.
Now they listening. Yep.
Now they watching.
Now they watching.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, alright, cool, let's do what we gotta do every day. We can't get distracted. We gotta feed our focus. Yeah, little mama might give you her number. Throw that shit away, man. You gotta feed the focus.
I'm gonna hit you on the back.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna holler at you, man.
You
I'm
gonna
gonna holler at you, but
end.
at the end of the day, I gotta get this paper and I gotta make this shit historical. So, you know.
Said it real good. His last special, his homeboy that worked at Walmart.
Yeah, no, his homeboy that was the lawyer.
Yeah.
And the chick that
he got married. He said, "That shit could wait."
Yeah,
he was like, "Hey, yo, put that shit on pause."
He was a motherfucking manager at Foot Locker.
Yeah,
they were like, "Yeah, man," and they were like, that shit crazy.
Like, yo, tell her that shit can wait. Oh, that love shit can wait.
That love shit can wait, dog. Fuck that. Fuck that, man.
I mean, with that being
that's
said,
just, you know what I'm saying? Even with women, like, yo, mama, if you're a boss bitch and you doing what you doing, don't let no nigga distract you.
Exactly. Yeah, it's vice versa as well.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, you know that you trying to get this money like a nigga, get that money like a nigga. Don't be out here like, oh, damn, I gotta get with this nigga, you know what I'm saying, before. Nah, man, yo, get your fucking money, man. Because when you upgrade, bitch, we upgrade. And that's just real, that's just me being honest.
All right, and now one thought I want to get off your chest is like there's a lot of talk in town about how the Miami Entertainment Award went, you know, as far as like the nominees, how people were nominated, how people won and whatnot, and such things, and like there was even like talks where, you know, there's certain artists that felt as if they should have automatically been nominated. You know what I'm saying? They felt as if they didn't have to do all that. They asked the question like, why did I win, or why did I get this and that? You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as all that talking time is concerned, like, how do you feel about these certain individuals, you know, and their and you know their 2 cents, you know what I'm saying? Because me, as far as on my end, the Miami Entertainment Awards, it was done beautifully. You know what I'm saying? As far as the preparation, everything wasn't done, you know, solid. You know what I'm saying? Not completely solid, 100%, but I'm gonna say about a good 80 to 85% the shit was done beautifully because she informed everybody. It's not this wasn't something that.
And she did it months. You know what I'm saying? Months in advance. Like,
months.
Yo.
It's not no, like, my thing is people they ego tripping right now. You know what I'm saying? Like they mind is like that. Like I was telling you earlier, a lot of these artists already feel as if they celebrities. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They ain't gotta push buttons. They ain't gotta go out here and still hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like everything supposed to be brought to them type shit.
I'm gonna be honest with you. My bad for stopping.
No, speak to me.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I wasn't even supposed to be in the award show.
Yeah.
Mo saw me at a cipher.
Yeah.
I was in a cipher.
Yeah.
And she said, "Come here." I'm like, "Yeah, what's up?" I'm cool. You know, when y'all niggas know when I rap, nigga, I do what I do.
Yeah.
That shit give you chills, bro.
And she was like, "Yo, come here." And I was like, "What's up?" She was like, "I want you to do it. I want you to be in the show." I'm like, "Oh, the pre-show?"
Yeah.
At first she said, "Yeah." Then she was like, I want you to do the real show."
Yeah.
I'm like, what you want from me? Like, what? Just like to present nominees? She say, "No, I want you to perform." I'm like, "Man, don't play like that."
Play like that, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you really want me to like perform? She said, "Yeah, I want you to perform at, you know what I'm saying, at the show. You down?" I'm like, "Hell yeah." And it just went like that. She said, "Whatever you need, holler at me." And that shit just go to show you, bruh, y'all motherfuckers can't be, you know. I know y'all was mad that y'all wasn't nominated. I wasn't even nominated for nothing. But you gotta work hard.
You gotta work hard.
You gotta keep working. You gotta keep grinding. When I saw Flo Kid win that award for best like video, I'm like, damn, my brother done won. When I saw Major 9 win best male artist,
yeah.
These niggas fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Major 9 say, you know, when he put out Big Take 2, he say, nigga, you the reason why, you know, I got inspired by some shit you said, bro.
Yeah.
That shit like, damn, for real? When Flo Kid got on the radio and he was at 99 Jams and he say, man, when he mentioned me, that shit made me go harder. I got kind of emotional. I ain't gonna lie, you my brother, nigga. I'm gonna speak the truth, nigga. I got kind of emotional, and I'm like, damn, bro, you really showing love to me? That's crazy. That's crazy. So why should I get mad at other artists down here that got love for me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause they won. Like, nah, nigga, I'm a fan of them boys. I love when them boys win because why? It put me in a position to go harder.
They win, you win.
You know what I'm saying? Some artists down here gotta understand that.
I'm bad. Gotta go. No, keep on.
When one person wins, shit, we all win. That's just like I got my eyes on the Grammys.
Yeah.
I know in my heart I'm gonna get the Grammys, but I'm gonna take y'all with me.
Mm-hmm.
If it's Dread, if it's Iceberg, if it's, you know what I'm saying, shout out to Tierra, if it's Kiddo Marv, Mirror Monk, that's my nigga.
Yeah.
If it's Flo Kid, if it's Zoe, any one of these artists is down here, City Girls,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure I rep where I'm from and y'all gonna rep it with me.
Definitely.
We all won.
You gotta
From
love
the
your
crib,
city,
you
man.
know
what I'm saying?
baby.
You gotta show love to, and you know, shout out to M.I.A and Smoke, whatever like that. You know, with the Miami Entertainment Awards, I feel like it was a good like platform for a lot of artists to showcase. Like when I got there, I seen some dude named Fresh 305.
Yeah.
You know, I never heard of that dude before, but once I seen him on stage, he like a Nigerian dude or something like that, right?
Good.
You know what I'm saying? What I
He
seen-
been out for a while too, man. He been out for some years. I remember him and the artist Young Fee. Shout out to my brother Fee.
Young
man.
Fee was in the building too.
Yeah.
I remember like seeing him with him back in the days. You know what I'm saying? And that growth is big and phenomenal. Shout out to them young niggas. It's like, damn, bro, y'all niggas still rapping too. So it's like, alright, if y'all still in it, and you know what I'm saying, nothing happened to y'all, shit, I'm gonna still like stay in this motherfucker.
So I'm gonna just run through like we were speaking of. I'm gonna just run through certain comments that was posted online and whatnot about the award itself and whatnot, and how certain individuals feel about it. Now, the thing that Mr. 24 Hour Hip Hop was, Mr. 24 Hours was stating was the fact that we had an entertainment award show. And we had one, and we didn't nominate none of our legends, the people who paved the way for us.
Busted Free.
You know
Yeah, but here's the thing though. Here's the thing, right? That's like, cause remember, I got nominated for Best Comedian in Miami,
Yeah.
and I know in my heart that there's like other comedians that's better than me.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Here's what M.I.A did. M.I.A said, in order to get nominated, make people vote for you.
Vote for you.
They are not the ones picking people.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I got nominated because I was telling people, yo, vote for me, vote for me, vote for me. So if you didn't make people vote for you, like whether you're like a Rick Ross, as big as Rick Ross, or as small as whatever, like you're just starting out, if you're nominated because you have people vote for you. It's basically, that's what she was saying. If you have a fan base, your fan base should
So yeah,
exactly.
And they fans should have seen that, and they should have did it themselves instead of them putting in the extra work and post on their page and let people know to vote for me and whatnot.
A lot of them that had a lot of fan base that's already up felt like they were too big for that. Even Zoe Dollar said he was
So
like,
here's that. This is something that Zoe Dollar said. You know what I'm saying? What I felt as if was kind of shady was being thrown. He said, I honestly feel like this was for upcoming people in Miami that's not getting shine, and a way to uplift the locals. And I feel like the people that made it wasn't mentioned because they already up and noticed. This just my take, and I also feel the same way. I'm not trying to downplay some people, but y'all trying to downplay people that deserve it or something like that.
But he not throwing shade, but at the same time.
What he meant by that though?
He's pretty much, in other words, and got my terms, he had a certain level, you know what I'm saying? Like him, probably like Mike Smith and them boys, like we had a certain level. That award show is for rookies, you know what I'm saying? For niggas that's just coming up, people that don't have no names, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's too good for that award show. Like it's for people that's not of his standards because they're not noticed or anything like that. And it's just for like, you know, like I said before, the up and comers, pretty much.
But even if he did know about it, when they show up, like the City Girls, Rick Ross, like Zoe, like these people here, when they show up, that's the thing. Like they will feel like they're too big for it. Like these not the Grammys. Like they gonna come into like.
I still come and perform. And that's me being honest with you.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I'm still coming perform.
Even if you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't get an award. Yeah. I want to give back to my people. Like yo,
simple as that.
All that talking, you know what I'm saying, out of turn, bruh. Listen, you're an artist from the crib. The reason you got put on because our support system. Exactly. You know what I'm saying, and we know you hot fire. You know what I mean, and that's my brother for life. That's my nigga, and I get up on him and let him know, like, yo, come on, man. It ain't even like that. You know, we support each other, bro. So when they do have awards, and when they do have like, you know, local shows, you still gotta come in. You know what I'm saying?
Here's the thing, like that little Miami Entertainment World Show. If I feel as if people were sitting back and trying to see what was going to happen.
It's going to get bigger and better.
Exactly.
Thank you.
It's going to get
bigger and better.
That was the first year, right?
You know, that's the first year.
Because even when, I don't know if you were paying attention, even when when everybody got on stage, like when they were like nominating artists, people were like kind of scared to clap because they weren't a couple of, because this is the first time, like whenever an artist got on there, they weren't scared to like cheer for them. Like now they see like this shit real. Yeah. Man, you come in there like you see everybody dressed down.
Yup, everybody like, official.
Like this shit is real.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
So like if they keep this shit consistent like for the next 10, 20 years, whatever, like
this gonna be a BET's award show. That's how big. It's
gonna be like the Source Awards.
Exactly.
It's gonna be like the MTV Awards.
So that's why like I don't want to downplay anything that. This is for us, Miami.
Exactly. And we better have shit down here.
Exactly. Stop trying to tear down every shit. We trying to grow. You know what I'm saying? And that's. And then you know what, Dade County, you don't understand how that could uplift a lot of artists that's already out here.
Exactly.
You can have a whole bunch of agents and people looking down here like, yo, what's popping? You know what I'm saying? Like me as a comedian, you know what I want to do? This is how I want to take over this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I want to take over in an extreme level. So you can be like, you know what? Miami we not known for comedy type shit, y'all. Like it's not like big out here. We're just now growing it. So for me to make it at a certain level, they gonna be like, yo, where you from? He from Miami. I'm bringing agents down here. You know what I'm saying? I'm bringing shows down here. I'm bringing talent down here. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking out for us. So for us to tear down I would say something little. I'm gonna say something as big as the Miami Entertainment World Show. We fall for that.
And then shout out to M.I.A for real because
shout out to M.I.A for real, man.
Shout out to M.I.A and Smoke. Like it's crazy because when I heard about the Miami Entertainment Awards and I was nominated, like I knew I was gonna win, but it's like for me I wanted to go because I wanted to get my name out there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's another platform.
And I thought about it like, damn, if I really want to get my name out there, the best way is to let me see if I can get on that stage.
Yep.
Right. And I inboxed more. I was like, she was putting on her story. She said, who would y'all like to see perform at the Miami Entertainment Award? And everybody put like different names, like Major 9 and shit like that. And I put myself. I said, I would like to see Miami Got Jokes perform. And then she put that little emoji shit, like like a thingy thing or whatever. Like so, I hopped in the inbox and I said, Moet, like, can I get a chance to get on stage? And she was like, let me see what I can do, whatever like that. And then eventually she did give me that chance.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, and
you're room for that.
Exactly. And then what I'm saying is because it's like, for any upcoming artist, like, understand, bro, when you have a platform like that, like, try to be hungry and like see if you can like really showcase your talent. Right. It's not just always like downplaying shit. Because a lot of like if we being honest with ourselves, how many motherfuckers down here really got a fan base like that?
Yeah, think about it, man.
You feel what I'm saying? How many like artists can say like I could put 30 people to a show, 50 people to a show, 100 people, 100 seats. You feel what I'm saying? So like every time when we have something like that, y'all gotta take this shit serious.
Serious.
Like, come on now.
Yeah, grind like your heart depend on grind like motherfucker. You gotta this is gonna feed your lifestyle.
You gotta wake up every day, man, and make it feel like, damn, somebody gonna kill me today.
Yep. What?
So
I got something like this.
Let me hurry up and do what I gotta do before they come and end myself. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta live life like it's no tomorrow.
And I'm gonna just take this last little bit of comment and say I roll with it. Bruno Mali Kid, I fuck with that kid heavy. Like it's just.
I fuck with him. I don't fuck with him right now because I don't like his music.
I still love that shit. Yo, when he was in the midst, when he
was fucking Young Spook, he was nasty. When he was Young Spook, he was nasty. Like now, like he kind of like weird now.
He still is.
So what you don't like about him now though?
Yeah, for real.
He a weirdo now.
Nah, hell no.
Weirdos in
You
gotta explain yourself.
You gotta say that.
What's wrong with
I
weirdos?
still see cockiness in his lyrics and how he move.
That Young Spook shit, like that nigga was getting in his bag.
Enemies.
No, but
fucking lay low.
But shout out to Bruno. I'm gonna just say what he said. He said, small miscommunication. What's so hard about giving the artists the props that they deserve, man? And that's how I feel. That's all it was. You know what I'm saying? And like
Reason go.
Like we was said before, Moet, we never said, you know what I'm saying, it's a your fans and the popularity and we're picking because of what's it called? We're picking people because of algorithm of how a lot of that wasn't it, y'all. That wasn't it. It was if you want to be nominated and whatnot,
tell people to vote for you. And don't go by the blue check by your name.
Exactly.
I don't know why they get so mad and frustrated over a first year event that is created by people, you know what I'm saying, that didn't have like the financial, you know what I'm saying, like
for real, bro.
Some food shit from
to be honest with you, these people work their ass off.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But what day and night, this woman had this project in her hands for months.
Years, nigga.
Years. You know what I mean? And she came to the realization like, yo, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna sacrifice everything I got for this show.
Yep.
Yeah.
And to hear like the backlash and this and that, I ain't really here for it.
It was a packed house too.
Yeah, man, like yo, for the first year, like yo, damn, she did her thing. And you never know, like, God forbid, if something happened to me, you feel me? That show was gonna be like, yo,
classic.
The classic. You know what I'm saying? They gonna remember that shit like, yo, this man really killed it. You know what I mean? Then at the end of the day, it's like, you can't even downplay what's going on in the city. Like, yo, you gotta really show love. I don't care how big you get. You can be bigger than Michael Jackson. I'ma still come to the awards show.
Yeah, I'm back.
And still perform and put on. So.
All right, and also, you know what I'm saying? Remember, y'all, you know, only us can build this shit. You know what I'm saying? We can make this what we want and what we deserve. You know what I'm talking about? So stop downplaying, you know, major platforms.
But everybody got their opinions, man, and I respect it. But
I respect everybody's opinion.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, man, I ain't gonna downplay nobody's shit. Especially if you from the crib.
Especially, yeah, exactly.
Because if you get your money, my nigga, and you feed your family, man, I love that shit.
Exactly.
Shout out to you, bro.
All right, team. Doc, Nico, man, it's been a pleasure having you in the building, man.
Blessing, bro.
This been official. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, this ain't the last time. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait until another couple months or a year from now. Like, hey, how you doing? I see you traveling. I see you over here side with so and so. You know what I'm saying? I can't.
And it's crazy, like, man, you just never know. Like tomorrow, I could be on the plane going to New York.
You know?
You know what I'm saying?
You see?
Signing, you know what I'm saying, a distribution deal.
Exactly.
I'm not trying to like sign a major deal. I want to stay independent. But I would rather, like, you know, just put my hand in the pot to see how the major, you know, deals really work.
Exactly. You always gotta get your feet wet. You know what I'm saying?
Always, man. And you gotta study the fucking game.
Yep.
Do not ignore the signs.
Don't.
If you know what I'm saying, guaranteed, you know, this amount of money, yo, look down on it. You know, you gotta really like have a lawyer out here.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A music lawyer. You gotta really learn the business. Right. You gotta really like understand like, yo, this is the type of percentage you're gonna get if you do tap in this way.
Exactly.
So, I want all my money, man. I ain't trying to be playing out with these people, man.
And then with that being said, Y'all, again, Down Here Podcast, SNDS radio station. It's Freestyle Friday, you know what I'm saying?
Freestyle Friday.
It's Freestyle motherfucking Friday. Last week was Freaking Friday. Today is Freestyle Friday. Friday the 13th. When the
like that shit.
motherfucking week.
Freaking Friday.
Yeah, Freaking Friday, Freestyle Friday. Nigga, every Friday is some shit going down.
Well, fuck nigga Friday.
Fuck nigga Friday next week. We got a fuck nigga in the building. He ain't gonna know. We gonna interview him at the end. We're gonna be like, okay, things will be on the fucking Friday. He right before the.
Hey, before we even start, man.
Yes, sir.
R.I.P. to my nigga Tupac. Off back.
This nigga Kenny say Tupac.
Tupac.
I thought you were gonna talk about it
R.I.P. my nigga Tupac off back, baby.
R.P. Richard Pryor. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga crazy, man.
Shit
He's
real.
throwing us celebrities.
Celebrities now.
20 fucking years, man.
Throwing out celebrities and shit.
All right, y'all. You know, again, you know what I'm saying? We gonna get it started with Freestyle Friday. You know what I'm saying? DJ got mine in the booth. I got one or two of my damn self, but you know, they never want to give me a try. They give me a chance. You know what I'm saying? One day I'm gonna drop a hot 16 for the boys and shit like that. But for now, let me find the track. Where's that? That is right. No, that ain't it. That ain't it. Damn it.
Live your life, my nigga.
I told y'all DJ Gamma got this shit on
Hey,
lock.
County.
Jesus Christ.
I got 9 seconds. You ready? Is you ready?
We live? Well, go ahead. Start
We
that
live.
That little bullshit you.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait.
Go ahead.
This me right here. This me
Go
right
ahead.
It's all you, Kenny.
So, are you ready?
You ready?
It's all you, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Intro that bit, Kenny. No lack in the motherfucking building.
Listen, people. Tune in.
Talk
Tap in.
to us.
Listen. I got my boy Inikio on the fucking mic. He about to spit y'all hot fucking 16. It's fucking Freestyle Friday.
Freestyle Friday.
We here. It's your boy. No lacking on the fucking track. Listen, people. Tap the fuck in. We about to go in. Let's get it.
Hey, County. Turn me up a little bit, man.
Yeah.
Dade County. I had to say that shit twice. Moment of silence for the kids that died in violence. Live my life like I'm on it. I'm honest. I'm jumping off the billboard, posted up. Me and my little niggas, we be dope as fuck. Fresh out the 80s, and I ain't give a fuck. Middle finger up when I live it up. In the basement with Big Tigger, and I told her that I got it, and they know that I'm that nigga. The president out here tripping. He playing golf while we dying by the minute. I ain't lying, just rewind, time ticking. Fast forward, I'ma kill it by the minute. Dade County, hold on. I do this shit for my young niggas. Like,
Oh, you niggas think it's a game? You niggas think it's a game?
Okay.
no, man, I'm tight to be tripping over these hoes. Let them hoes go. That's how that shit go. Keep close with my bros, let them know just how connection. All we have, dog, is each other. Protection. All I got is love for my brothers. Surrection. Little niggas telling me neat, your complexion. And sun like the sun, so I'm bright and hoping I shine through. Looking at the shit that I'm going through when I shine through. Telling myself, damn, my nigga, you gotta make it. Swimming for that goal, I gotta take it. Looking at the life that I'm living, I'm heaven's greatness. God got my back and he telling me, boy, just face it, man, I'm kinda nervous, do I deserve it? Out of places, I'm going through, I'm traveling, telling y'all I'm gonna make it. Shit, I'm faded off this Hennessy, but no chasing. And as that bitch get butt naked, I be chasing. Pussy ain't nothing but a dice game, baby. I'm in the dice game with these hoes and I'm loving them crazy.
Yo.
Every day I'm living it like, what's up with you, baby? If I died, I'ma die like my dad in the 80s. Wait.
Listen, guys.
Tell him, talk to him.
Listen, let me tell y'all niggas something, man.
Talk to him.
Any artist that come on this fucking show.
And that was a fucking freestyle.
And that was a
Any
freestyle.
artist that come on this fucking
Nothing
show.
written.
If you don't fucking Inikio does set the standard. Don't come on this show and you give us some bullshit ass.
Some ABC ass rhymes.
Listen, come on this
Sponsored
show.
by Hennessy. Sponsored by Hennessy fucking C.
Tell him.
Chaser. Please, I don't even drink like that, but shout out to Hennessy for they love.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, man.
Bag chasers, man.
Yes,
if you
sir.
artist, you come on the show, you gotta freestyle. That's it.
Real shit.
If you
right.
can't freestyle, don't come on this shit.
Ooh, hey, Inikio, thank you for lighting up the mic for us tonight, man. Thank you for your motherfucking presence, man.
Any fucking time, man.
Man, this is a blessing.
Don't just have me up here one time. I want
Never.
to come to this bitch more than once. You know what I'm
Got
saying?
to come back.
I want
It's
to
a
be
fact. You
I
coming
want to
back.
be a part of this shit. So when a nigga do win a Grammy or when a nigga do win a beat,
You'll call all of us up on stage with you.
Yo,
Like,
I'm gonna make sure I shout y'all boys out, man. Stamped in the streets, man. Shout out to my brothers, man.
You already know.
Real shit.
Alright, then, ladies and gentlemen, this been Freestyle Friday down here podcasting SNDS radio station. Of course, I'm your host, Come Out 305. Yeah. Alongside me is my co-host.
Your boy No Lacking on the track. Listen, man. My boy Inikio, he up next. Don't sleep on him.
Yes, sir.
He coming straight through with the venom. If y'all sleep on him, y'all just sleeping. Like, we ain't doing that.
Yo, y'all
Yes,
Wake
sir.
the fuck up, you feel me?
Make sure y'all follow me, man. Inikio, INIKIOUT, on all social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whatever you got, I'm on it. Google me, Inikio, and make sure y'all get the mixtapes that's coming, man. Flows too, and we gonna be, you know what I'm saying, in your fucking city in some time. You heard me?
Yes, sir.
And this your boy Miami Got Jokes. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and I'll follow you back. Let's go.
Exactly. Remember what you said earlier. If ain't
Yo,
nobody did that-
follow him on Twitter. That's the funniest nigga on Twitter.
I got something to trade
No
right now.
bullshit. Like, yo, every time I log on, who I see on my timeline.
This nigga.
If it's
got
not
jokes.
Yo, if it's not about jokes, it's about like
Some real nigga shit.
some, you know what I'm saying? And then he get attacked.
Yeah.
Like the Twitter world attacks him. This the only nigga that don't give a fuck and be like, yo, fuck them.
Yeah.
For the
He
come
gonna
back
speak
and
his
attack
mind,
every
people.
fucking body.
He gonna most definitely speak his mind, you feel me?
Heavy. That's why I fuck with him, because anytime you get attacked, you know what I'm saying, by like a certain individual or a group of individuals, you back off. This nigga here,
Nah,
he would not
nah.
back off.
Nah.
He will
He don't
attack
show,
you
he
like,
don't show no remorse.
you know what I'm
He
saying?
going in all day.
That shit crazy, man.
Got to, bro. You gotta stand by what you say.
Well, most definitely, people, we appreciate y'all for tuning in with us for Freestyle Friday. My boy Inikio on the track.
Yes, sir.
We here
And we
next
thank you
week
for coming, man. For
Yeah,
real.
big time.
all day. Big
Anytime,
facts, big
man.
facts. Hey,
Y'all my brothers,
listen.
man.
RP my nigga Waldo. RP my nigga Tupac. My nigga Inikio in the building. Freestyle Friday. We here.
Rest in peace to Pac, man. Long live
Yeah.
King. Long live Nipsey.
Nigga, we out. Nigga, look at